Hello everyone, good day and welcome to iProLogicFX.com, home of the iPro MX5. We're just going to put out another video, another strategy, another beating, hopefully. If you are on our website, we have a training page video set up where you have multiple training videos, but in the middle of our website at iProLogicFX.com, during the middle of the page, you will see a link to various strategies that we have, not only from what we've set up, but some customers who actually said, hey, this works pretty good. So people are being, very proactive, and ingenuity is a funny thing because they're able to turn different setups that I've made into their own with a few adjustments. So without further ado, we're going to jump into what we call a 4-number setup with a split, and we'll show you exactly what that setup looks like, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so the way the setup looks like is you're going to have 4 numbers. On 3 losses, we're going to add 1. On 1 win, we're going to subtract 2. And the reason why we're going to do that is because sometimes, again, you're only using 4 numbers, even though you're splitting them, which comes out to 8 or 10 numbers, depending on how it's set up. If the 0 is included or not included, what happens is if you're going to have a few misses. That's only obvious because you don't have, not even 20% of the board covered. So you're going to have a few misses, not a big deal. What you need to have is just have the proper bankroll, follow what we showed and how we have this all set up here. And of course, ingenuity. You can actually set these up your own way. Hey, what do I want to do? Do I want to add 1 or I want to subtract 1? I want to multiply by 2. I want to divide by 3. This is all there for you to set up in the actual module. So without further delay, let's jump right in and we'll test this thing out. So let's go. Okay, so we have everything set up here, as you can see, in the image before. I've already set this up, and not rather than losses in a row, I guess we could do losses in a row as well. Okay, you can add 1. So I guess, I have it set up at losses, but we could do losses in a row. I just think the bet's going to go up a little higher. Now, one thing is, if you happen to have a few misses, sure, having losses in a row will make a little bit of a difference. So I just want to have with 4 losses, you add 1. I could do, or actually with 3 losses. Let's try 3 losses in a row, and let's see how that's going to play out. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to have to get some numbers. Let's just do that. We'll get the numbers set up. We're going to input them into the actual interface, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to add these numbers in. 4 is already in, 324, and 4 again. And we got to still spin one more time. Let's do that. 18. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so 11, 13, 30, and 36. Okay, so 11, 13, 30, and 36. We're always going to add a 0, put 2 units there, because we're going to be splitting these numbers to the side. So let's put in a bankroll, okay, which we have, and we'll show you. Okay. Again, everybody has to find their comfort zone. You can tweak this anyhow you like. Again, this is not a guarantee, it's just a suggestion. So we're going to split this. We're going to stay in the dozens. Okay, we're going to stay in the group of 6, and of course in that, group of 2 within the 6. So 13 is going to be split with 16, 11 is going to be split with 8, 30 is going to be split with 27, and 33 is going to split with 1. One thing we're going to say is, obviously, until we have a hit and we're ahead is when we will get new numbers. Otherwise, if we have a hit, and we're still behind, we're going to continue with the same numbers. So let's go with this and see what happens. Okay, so we had a miss, 7, not a problem. Again, we don't have a lot of numbers here, okay, but, we've covered a few more because of the splits. That does not mean that we have the whole board covered. It still says bet 1 unit. We're just going to continue to do what it says. And I am 100% certain we are going to make a profit. And this is what you need to have in mind. Everybody wants to win right off the bat. Folks, that's not going to happen all the time. Okay? You just have to stick with a plan, stick with the strategy, have the correct bankroll. Don't play with scared money. Okay, so you're 6 ahead. The fact that you are 6 ahead, you started with 1,000, that's great. Now you can tell yourself, all right, I am going to get new numbers. Okay, you notice this jumped to 2, but you don't have to worry because you're getting new numbers. 8, 11, 23, 30. 8, 11, 23, and 30. So I'm going to split here. Because 8 and 11, 8 you split with 11, 11 you split with 8. Because of that, I'm going to go up with it. Okay, and obviously 2 here. Well, that did its job. So we're 32 ahead. Obviously, I say to everybody, as long as you make 20 bucks or more, you know you can actually take a break. You can reset, get out, come back, and go from there, right? So 1032. I am just going to continue to play. I'm going to start back again here. Once I get new numbers, I will start back. Okay, so here we go. Okay, 2, 17, 25, 34. Okay, so I'm going to set this up. 2, 17, 25, 34. I'm going to split that, split here, and split here. Going to put in the time. I'm going to put in a bankroll of 1032. And we're going to go. Okay, that was easy. 1058. I want to make 20 bucks or more. Believe me, this is more than 20 bucks. So that's hit. That's done its job. 1058. So I'm going to get new numbers because I did hit on that 28. Okay, where am I at? 1, 14, 20, and 33. 1, 14, 20, and 33. I'm going to split there, split here, split here, split here, 2 on here. Going to put a new time in. Again, I know I'm going to make a profit. I don't know how much I'm going to make, but I am going to make a profit. Okay, and that's what it's all about. Okay, so let's go. Well, that was easy. Another 20 bucks right off the bat. One spin, one hit. Okay, so I'm at 1084. Not bad. Okay, so we'll put this here. We'll just adjust the time when we have to. Okay, so I did have that hit directly on 14. I am going to get new numbers. And 8, 11, 30, and 36. 8, 11, 30, and 36. That seems so familiar. So that's fine. Okay, so let's put the time in. And let's go. Wow. Okay, 110. All right, folks. Let's call it. Okay, we started at that. And I'll tell you what. 1110. All right. So let's look at this right now. Okay. At this point in time, I can reset the app, close out here, and let's look at this. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. In 4 minutes, I made a profit of $110. Okay. 4 minutes of play. 4 minutes profit. $110. If I can make 4 minutes work for me this way, okay, where I'm able to make a profit of $110 in 4 minutes, you know, I think it's kind of obvious that I can make $100 in an hour. Okay, so even if I was to do this every day, just $100 within, just don't look at it as 4 minutes, just look at it as 30 minutes. If I made $100 in a half hour every day, I am making $3,000 a month, over $30,000 a year. What more can you ask for? Okay, so I'm not looking at 4, I'm going to say in a half hour. So if I played another half hour, I'm making $200 a day, and I'm stopping at that. That puts me at $6,000 a month. I'm almost at $70,000 a year. Do you think this program is worth it? Because if you do, www.iprologicfx.com and get it. Okay? Once again, thank you for taking the time to look at this. This is the number 4 strategy setup with 4 numbers and a split. www.iprologicfx.com. Have a great day.